Hi everyone, I'm Courtney and welcome to this painting tutorial in collaboration with the Sickle Cell Association of St. Lucia. This painting will be very simple and fun and great for any skill level. This is what the final product will look like, and the great thing about this being a pre-recorded video is that you'll have plenty of opportunities to pause the video to work on your painting. Alright, so let's get started. So I'm beginning with this blank canvas. I have already primed it. And by that, I mean I have painted a layer of white paint, which serves to reduce the texture of the canvas and give the paint a layer to stick better to. This is not necessary, but it is a good step to take if you really want to take your painting to the next level. So what I want to start with is ultramarine blue and white. I'm using my 1-inch brush and making big strokes, starting from the bottom of the canvas and moving up. As I go upwards, I am not washing the brush, but just adding more and more white paint onto it to create this gradient. When doing this, make sure you are going back and forth with your brush strokes in order to blend the colors properly. I sped up this part for the sake of the length of this video, but feel free to pause and make sure that your blending is done well. I then realized that I wanted my gradient to become even darker, so I added in some more blue and some black towards the bottom. Now that we have a gradient looking the way we want it, we're going to start sketching in the subject. This is going to be 2 birds and 3 branches. What I'm doing is using a very small, thin brush to sketch in using white paint. This might be a bit intimidating for some people, so feel free to use a pencil and then go in with the white paint. The next step is to fill in your sketch with a layer of white paint. This will give a good base for the next colors that will come on top. Whilst you're filling in your sketch, I'm going to talk a bit about sickle cell disease and the association here in St. Lucia. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, sickle cell disease is a group of inherited red blood cell disorders, the most common of which is sickle cell anemia. Healthy red blood cells are round and they move through small blood vessels to carry oxygen to all parts of the body. In someone who has SCD, the red blood cells become hard and sticky and look like a C-shaped farm tool called a sickle. The sickle cells die early, which causes a constant shortage of red blood cells. Also, when they travel through small blood vessels, they get stuck and clog the blood flow. This can cause pain and other serious problems such as infection, acute chest syndrome, and stroke. We're going to fill in the leaves as well. This part I will also speed through so you can pause and finish off. The St. Lucia Sickle Cell Association was formed on September 7, 1987. The association is a charitable organization funded through donations, sponsors, fundraising activities, recognized by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, Human Services and Gender Relations, assisting with the government subvention. Since its inception, the association has recorded some significant achievements along with a team of medical professionals who volunteer their services with dedication and commitment of their time and services. The outreach program island-wide has proven itself to be the best. It has attracted the attention of supportive colleagues at the Hospital of Sick Children in Toronto, Canada, established contacts with other similar institutions internationally, especially the Medical Research Center in Jamaica, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Memphis, USA, Sickle Cell Miracle Work, Toronto, Canada. So now we're going to begin to color this in, and the colors I have on my palette here are yellow, a light green, dark green, red, 2 shades of brown, one very light and one very dark. If you don't have these exact shades, you can mix green using blue and yellow. For the lighter green, just add more yellow or add white. And for brown, you mix red, yellow, and blue together. You start by painting the top bird in yellow. What I do is add some brown to the bottom to create a shadow and add some white to the top to create a highlight. It's very important that you add these colors in quickly so that the paint doesn't dry and you have enough time to blend the colors nicely. If you mess this up, don't worry, you can always go over this. I can see the light, but I can also see the bones again. I don't know what else there is today. I'm doing my best not to run away.
the night sky, trying to make me see your stars. But the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. And the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound.
I do the same thing with the red bird, except the highlight is facing the other direction.
Figure you out now. I see your blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the tide. I can't find the point where our two paths align. Right? You're the night sky. I'm trying to see your stars. But I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet, I can feel your silence. You always feel so far. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
And when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground.
I then add in some details like the eyes, the wings, and the legs, and the beak is made by mixing red and yellow to give orange.
I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
The next step is to paint in the branches. I do this by using the light and dark browns that I have. My technique is to dip into the dark brown and dab it on, then dip into the light brown without washing off my brush so that the colors blend, but not too much. It's really important to use the dabbing technique so that we can have a different texture in the branches than with the birds and the background. Now for the leaves, I'm showing you this technique once again where you dip into multiple colors without washing off the brush. This is a really good way of getting color variation in each individual leaf. So this is a pretty peaceful process. Just sit back, relax, and fill in all that white. And I decided to speed through this part, so feel free to pause and enjoy. Now we're all done, so the last thing to do is sign your piece, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing your creations. If you're posting on Instagram, be sure to tag me at Courtney M. Green or email to the association at sscaslu@gmail.com.